They say the future belongs to those who see the wave before it hits the shore. But what if that wave has already arrived, and most people haven't even noticed it yet? Right now, in silent rooms filled with glowing servers and humming machines, a new kind of wealth is being created. Not in factories, not on Wall Street floors, but deep inside the world of artificial intelligence. The invisible engine quietly reshaping everything we know about money, work, and power. Think about it. Every photo you post, every search you make, every click you take, it's all data. And that data fuels the machines that now think, learn, and even predict what we'll do next. Behind that, there are massive data centers, each one consuming enough electricity to power an entire city, running day and night, processing trillions of operations per second. And here's the twist. While the world is chasing AI headlines, the real money isn't just in the technology itself. It's in the power behind it, the cooling systems that keep it alive, the hidden industries quietly holding up the AI empire. These are the companies most people will never hear about, the ones building the foundation for the next digital revolution. They don't trend on social media, they don't go viral, but they're becoming the core of a trillion-dollar shift that could define the next decade. Because every great revolution, from oil to the internet, had one thing in common. Someone figured out how to power it before everyone else caught on. So the question isn't, will AI change the world? That's already happening. The real question is, who's quietly building the world behind AI, and who's getting rich from it? Because once you understand that, you stop chasing the noise and start following the current. AI might be the face of the future, but the fuel that keeps it alive is something far more real, far more expensive, and far more misunderstood. Every time an AI model learns, predicts, or generates, it's pulling from an ocean of electricity. Not a stream, not a river, an ocean. Because these massive data centers, the ones processing millions of AI requests every second, need constant power to survive. And that power? It's not cheap, it's not endless, and it's quietly shaping who wins and who loses in the AI race. That's why, behind every glowing screen and viral AI product, there's a new kind of competition happening, not between coders or startups, but between energy suppliers, who can deliver cheaper, cleaner, and more stable electricity. Because whoever controls the energy, controls the AI. In states like Texas, Nevada, and Arizona, companies are racing to build next-generation power grids, solar farms, wind clusters, and nuclear microreactors, all to feed the hungry machines of tomorrow. These aren't your typical tech companies. They're energy innovators, quietly taking center stage in a trillion-dollar story. And here's the interesting part. As investors, people keep looking for the next big AI stock. But what they don't realize is that the money might not be in the AI companies themselves. It's in the infrastructure, the real-world assets that make AI possible. Energy firms that specialize in sustainable power, utility startups that provide low-cost grids, and even companies that build smart transformers and cooling plants. These are becoming the silent giants of the digital age. Because when demand explodes, and it will, the world won't be short on data, it'll be short on electricity. And whoever steps up to solve that will hold the keys to the kingdom. So while everyone else is staring at screens, chasing headlines about the next AI tool, the smartest investors are asking a different question. Who's keeping the lights on? Because that's where the real money is moving, quietly, steadily, and faster than most people realize. Now, let's talk about something no one ever mentions when they talk about AI. It's not the algorithms, it's not the code, it's the heat. Every single AI model, every data center, every server that's training billions of parameters, burns energy and releases heat. Tons of it. So while everyone's focused on the intelligence, the real challenge is cooling it down. Because if those machines overheat, the system collapses. No processing, no progress, no AI. And that's where the next quiet revolution is already happening. Across America, from Oregon to North Carolina, Engineers are building the coldest, most efficient cooling systems in human history. We're talking liquid immersion cooling, subterranean data vaults, and AI-optimized airflow systems that regulate temperature at the molecular level. It sounds futuristic, but this is happening right now. Because the more powerful AI becomes, the hotter it runs, and that means the need for cooling tech is exploding. Companies that design these systems, the ones that keep GPUs and supercomputers alive, are quietly becoming the heart surgeons of the digital world. They don't write the code. They don't make the chips. But without them, the entire AI industry would suffocate. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about technology. It's about real assets. Industrial cooling units, specialized fluids, HVAC systems, and water recycling infrastructures. They're all now part of the AI supply chain. Think about that. Something as simple as temperature control, something we take for granted, is now a multi-billion-dollar business that decides how far AI can go. So while the headlines scream AI stock boom, the quiet money, the smart money, is flowing into these behind-the-scenes builders. Because when everyone else is chasing the software, the elite investors are looking at the environment that makes it possible. And make no mistake, that's where new wealth is born. Not in what's trending, but in what's essential. Cooling isn't just maintenance, it's survival. And in the future, whoever masters that won't just control machines. They'll control the temperature of the entire digital economy. Let's face it, in every gold rush, the real winners weren't the ones digging for gold. They were the ones selling the shovels. And in the age of AI, that shovel is data. See, AI doesn't create knowledge out of thin air. It learns, it absorbs, it feeds on information, billions of gigabytes every single day, from human behavior, from online transactions, from your clicks, your voice, your choices. And here's the twist. The value of that data isn't in owning it. It's in organizing it. Because data by itself is chaos, raw, unstructured, endless. But once you refine it, clean it, label it, connect it, it becomes fuel. Fuel that powers algorithms, fuel that makes predictions, fuel that literally teaches machines how to think. That's why right now, behind the bright lights of AI startups, there's a brand new economy forming. Companies that don't make AI, but feed it. Data collection networks, labeling platforms, cloud storage providers, synthetic data creators, they're all becoming the oil refineries of the modern world. And trust me, this isn't about hype anymore. It's about control. Because whoever controls the data controls the direction of AI. Governments know it. Tech giants know it. Hedge funds are quietly betting on it. And what's wild is this. We've reached a point where clean data is now more valuable than crude oil. That's not an exaggeration. It's a reality that's rewriting the definition of wealth itself. But here's the danger. In the same way oil spills destroyed oceans, data leaks can destroy reputations, trust, and even companies overnight. That's why cybersecurity, data protection, encryption, identity management has become the insurance policy of this new age. So the next time someone tells you they're investing in AI, ask them, do you even know who owns the data? Who cleans it? Who secures it? Because that's where the next trillion-dollar opportunity lies, not in the app on your screen, but in the invisible pipelines carrying the world's most powerful resource. And those who understand that, they won't just ride the AI wave, they'll own the current beneath it. Let me tell you something real. You can't outcode a machine. You can't outcalculate it. You can't outanalyze it. But what you can do is what it can't. AI doesn't dream. It doesn't feel the chill of fear when rent is due. It doesn't taste ambition when life corners you. It doesn't know the fire that comes from failure. That, right there, is your edge. Because the real winners in this new world won't be the ones who fight the machines. They'll be the ones who train them, guide them, leverage them, and turn that intelligence into income. See, AI is not your competitor, it's your amplifier. If you're an entrepreneur, it can multiply your reach. If you're a creator, it can sharpen your message. If you're an investor, it can expand your vision. But here's the truth. Nobody wants to say. AI will replace tasks, not purpose. And those who keep chasing shortcuts, prompts, hacks, quick flips, they'll fade. Because the future belongs to people who blend human intuition with artificial precision. Those who can take a tool now and turn it into transformation. So, ask yourself, what problem can you solve that's still human? What pain can you understand that a machine can't feel? That's your goldmine. Because in the end, this entire AI revolution is not about robots winning. It's about people evolving, and the ones who will thrive are not the ones with the best code, but the ones with the clearest vision. You've got one life, one shot. Use AI, but don't let it use you. So, what have we really learned? That the AI revolution isn't coming. It's already here. It's in the code that writes your emails, the algorithms that predict your next move, the data centers that never sleep, and the silent energy grids that keep it all alive. But here's what most people miss. This isn't just a tech boom, it's a power shift, from hands to minds, from labor to logic, from effort to understanding. And in every power shift, there are two kinds of people, those who watch it happen and those who position themselves inside it. The ones who ask the right questions, who follow the flow of money, who see the opportunity beneath the noise. Because yes, AI will change everything, but not everyone will change with it. And that's where the difference between survival and success begins. So, take a breath. Look around you. Every system you know is evolving. Finance, business, education, medicine, media, everything. You can either fear that change or master it. Start small, learn, build something, invest with wisdom, grow your mind, not just your money. Because in this new world, your knowledge will be your currency, and your discipline will be your edge. And if you're ready to take that step, if you're done watching others profit from the future while you stay in the past, then this is your moment. Don't just scroll, don't just nod and move on, think, act, because the future isn't waiting, and neither should you. Like the video, if it opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and follow for more deep, real, human conversations about the economy, AI, and the truth behind money. Your future doesn't begin when AI takes over. It begins when you take control.